Grah! You have disgraced before the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. See you in hell, evil. Woo! Grah! The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. Ron has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Hi Griff, good morning. Even in Germany it's close to evening, but good morning. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? He's 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey! Don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. I really worry about kids these days. Grams, well, the Steel Samurai over. What? Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. So sleepy and damn that samurai is handsome. Oh man. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright in Cola office. That's sad, man. That's sad. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It will be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Yeah, his bedroom. Hello, this is Phoenix? Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He screwed a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick! Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, no, no. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Beep. Yes, Wright and Co. Law Office? What? Nick? It's a Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be your first case. Alright, Maya, whatever you say. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Alright. Yeah, Wolverine! What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, your client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa. What are you saying? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay, this is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know, I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Whatever you say, Maya. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. The Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you just say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir, I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Also, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. New Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero? What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios, I draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Don't we want to ask him if we even want to defend him? Or he even want us to defend him? No? Alright, bye! Have a great time! Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show! Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! Oh, old bag. You want in? You gotta go through me! Uh-oh. Sorry. We were, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security, and it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers. Sightseers. Terrorists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today. Sometimes sorry, whatever. Yeah. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey, listen when you're being spoken to yesterday. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Whoa, wow! This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers? Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what they did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer? What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an incident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is a killer? I was standing right here. Yesterday I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place, and that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's not fooled. But he was the only one that walked by. He's a killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I saw you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. Thinks she owns this place, obviously. I don't believe I have anything to show. So, back at you. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're suspect. You alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry, but I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. The security lady, about the security guard at the main gate to the studios. Oh, the security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mess, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on me. Oh, she's got some nerves. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. Alright, bet here. Here we are. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, Paul, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security guard stations. Hey, not bad. These are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Get map of Global Studios added to the court record. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey, Paul, you know Prosecutor Edward is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, he's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, Paul. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth is in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case to Paul. Hey, you can't just go around saying Paul like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, right? So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can tell you that, Paul. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, Paul. Time of death, 10:15 and 2 in the neck, house pierced through the chest by a spear. Huh? Okay, reason for arrest? Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, Paul. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At the time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, Paul. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my bed, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Paul said? She's a sucker for charity. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Gimme! What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? What took that? See the camera up on the gate, Paul? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick? He has evidence! We are finished! Funny for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, Paul? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, Paul. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got to a free pass to the place. Now your chance to check things out. I'm being quiet today cause I'm barely staying awake. But I like this chapter so far. No problem. I just reading the text they gave me and I try to play this game like a pro. Everything is fine. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little buzzed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, Paul. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, Paul. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took a tree down with it too. Yeah. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey! It's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employee out. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station, stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they are soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, are you still yet? Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right at 2:30, see? The only one I seen gone through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Gwahaha, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh, yes, he was great as a bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with these details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home. I do. Yeah, yes, whatever you do. Employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. There's a sign by the dressing room. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. No clues here. Alright. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone there's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak, that would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach for the steaks. What? Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first! That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about this, about the industry. What else would they keep in the film studio? A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can see inside. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's still telling the truth, or for his sake. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap yesterday? It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open this window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. This must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of these costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. No? There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh! This is the wiki used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this one. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig? I am kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give this to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You had just a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does the girl have? Many. I have many too. This must be Paul's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. That must be Paul's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow. Yeah. Is there more? I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that! My partner's a thief in training. That's everything? Really? Are you sure about that? Alright. Dip, 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 dip. How do I get here? The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go and check it out, Nick. I wonder if the key revolver on the dressing room will work. It opened! Alright, we are in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Maybe. But just maybe. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so surreal. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Dip, 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 dip. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why his head part looked like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. No clothes here? Alright. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Wow, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, not touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who? Me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, and etc. We are lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you VP's people. VP? Oh, Will Powers, VP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for VP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Alright. The day, did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only resolve for your action sequence. Oh, I see. In the morning we went through the action sequence in the employee area. Whippy and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw VP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Well, Powers, did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message from him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If VP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Ah! That's what I'm talking about! A clue, a lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go. Put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone? So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. La, 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 la. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I have always wanted to sit in one of this. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of these black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone, a real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. No clue here. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lightning is fine, but I'd want to be the director or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. What? You still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimate time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between these times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired certain. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just taking to the assistant in Studio 1. Talking. Her! She's not even a full-time employee. All your youngsters are like the nowadays running okay. I gave up. Bye! Have a great time! She left. Well, Nick, this is your chance to do what we can without her looking over your shoulders. Oh, fuck yeah. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try! Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work with these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security cam. Oh fuck. Which number? Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't know. This one? There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for the day. Let's see what we got. Really? This was the right choice? Huh? How is this picture of Will Powers? Well, he is one who always wears a suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it wasn't. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo of evidence. Something printed on the back. Huh? October 15, 2 PM, photo number 2. What does it mean? Maybe there's more photo data from the day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We put the security lady in her place with this. Right, we put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, I'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady? Oh, fuck yes. I want to save. No, I'm not tired. Everything is fine. I'm not sleepy or anything. Yeah, Miles Edwards! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edwards, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 PM on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in the Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edwards, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. 1 second, I need to drink something because my mouth is already dry like fuck. Dick Gumshoe, welcome back. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir, I explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scene during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 PM on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 PM, the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 PM, the production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 PM. The samurai spear found launched in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that voicing again? I think I can properly remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and the question is: what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Griff, I think you will really love this part right now. I really think you will love it. Really. Will the witness declare her name? My aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edward has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. When you're all back, dearie. So just call me Grandma. I give up. Objection! I object to the witness talkiness. Objection sustained. That witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now the witness was at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, say I was. And to get to the scenes of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She saw his one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 3:30 PM, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 3 PM. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then, Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio? Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate. No. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key that I have. So, what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through their scene since the morning. Once through. They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basic figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? I had some errands to run that morning. What kind of errands? Well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know, observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whisper, Snapper, I told you I looked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss wouldn't see that in the way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run through, always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too. You could quite being a spirit medium and take a guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next. I was at the main gate from then until 5. So you were watching there the whole time, no breaks, not even a second. Of course, I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job? Whisper, Snapper. No, it's just after seeing you eating these donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper Whopper. Snipper Whopper? Old Windbag is losing his neck. Why don't you raise an objection? So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? How did you know that? Oh ho ho ho, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I feed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, the detective isn't cut out for his job. Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. 2 p.m., you sure? Sure as bet. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. No, don't you get your skeevies all in bunch. I tell you who it was. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance? Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I say it again, it was him? So... it was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading towards the studios. Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me, 2 p.m. I don't know. Is there a time on it? 2 p.m. It's correct. Then it's this year, because we can't really see that is Mr. Powers. We just see the Steel Samurai. So, what are you talking, woman? Let me get this straight, Oldback. Mrs. Oldback. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see the photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Mrs. Oldback, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, there can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. Sure, Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, Witness. He's having trouble calling Harold back apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? No, the old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even etwas is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I... oh god. How was I to know everyone would be so noisy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed the photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence for... He didn't even give it a second look. Wow. Old Windbag has left even etwas speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proofs then. Oh god. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examination the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I press her until she squeals. Please don't. I don't want her to squeal. Da 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 da. It says left leg. I wonder what she wants to say. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I have you known I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is one, the straight and narrow. Oh, come on. I really try. Mr. Wright, please for all your sakes, try not to upset my witness. I think Edward has met his match. The morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai was love. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better. I kissed it where it hurts. Let's jump. Let's just skip over the part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue testimony? He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. The murder weapon I broke in the shaft has been mended with the duct tape. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest after lunch. Just a snap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is, where is this Steel Samurai's costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Wait and see what happens. Object. I have nothing to object. I think I wait and see where this goes. I suppose since there weren't any additional crew members at the studios that day, it's quite likely that it was a defendant inside the costume. I see no problem with this evidence. Most perspective, Fiona, whatever, he still doesn't seem that convinced to me, I hope. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness? I see nothing. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective and then after some rubbish about being a secret Paul, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe share his follow of his fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite sunny. Nobody suspicious looking past Paul at all. Nobody suspicious looking, right? No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let them have it, edgy boy. Edge boy? Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, you have known what I mean. Old Windbag have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30. The only person I saw go to the studio was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Fuck. Ich weiß nicht, was die von mir wollen. Oh, Gottes Willen. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. He's dragging one leg. Card gear for Grant's entire in the studio. Guide map. Do I maybe show her my card? The owner, there was the boss, no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen. I don't know. No, that's wrong. That was totally wrong. Totally failed. Bye bye. Fuck. Bye. Fuck. Time of death, 15. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Card game for the Grant's entering the studio 1. He's dragging one leg, 2 p.m. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft has been... The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:32. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. I don't really see anything wrong in this testimony. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about it being a secret poll, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking. Right. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? Objection! The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let them have it, Edge Boy. Edge Boy? Oh my god, I don't see anything. Oh god. The time? 2:30 p.m. True? PM? Pierce? Global Studio, Kalki for Studio, Grant's entry into Studio 1. He's dragging one leg. The only person I saw to go to Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Also die können nicht in Studio A und die können nicht, in Studio 1 und die können nicht in Studio 2 rein, aber die können jederzeit in Employee Area rein. Also es hätte quasi jeder das Kostüm von Dings klauen können. Von Will. This before was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, it would have seen them. Soll ich jetzt die Karte zeigen? Ich kann ja jetzt nicht einfach die Karte zeigen. The time of poor Helmer's death was 2:30. Okay. The only person I saw to the studios kann richtig sein. No one else went there. Ist ja auch richtig. Oh. Ich weiß nicht, was die von mir wollen. Es macht nicht Klick. Nee. Alter, macht nicht Klick. Time of death 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. Cows pierced through the chest by a spear. Guide map to Global Studios. Card key for studio employees. Grant entry into Studio 1. He's dragging one leg. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True. The only person I saw go to studio before then was Willpower. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. What do you want from me? Game, help! I need help! Oh my god. I'm too stupid for this game. Oh my god, I need help. Alter. Was? Alter. I don't know what this bitch wants from me. Come on. No, I'm not googling the correct answer of this fucking question right there. Totally not. Never, I would never do that. Never ever. Never. samurai. Try. Oh my god. This is sad. This is just sad. Press the fourth statement. Objection will inform the court that it was samurai spear that was broken, that she went with some duct tape, the samurai were abducted in the court record. Other press segment third statement, it becomes clear that the assistant Penny wasn't watching the action stream. Meaning she didn't know Power sprained his ankle. Once he has the information about the assistant and the spear, cycles through the statements until Edward stops you. The judge wants to know what happened to the steel samurai costume, but no one found it. Edwards will say that there is no doubt that it was Will. It doesn't matter what you choose, as the judge doesn't seem so sure. Oldbeck will continue her testimony. The time, blah 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 blah, if I would have seen them. If you look at the photo again, it's numbered 42. Oh my god. It's numbered 42, which means that someone else must have walked past the camera before this photo was taken. Present Powers photo against statement 2, 3 or 4. Fuck you! What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? What the shit, Come on! Really? Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m. photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I know that too. The issue here is a bit at the end where it says photo 2. Photo 2? The computer only hid data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that was I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data from the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself? Me? You watch your mouth, Whisper Snapper? The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice, that means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand this newfangled computer things. Edge boy, help? Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbeck? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Oh, well, yes. I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please. Oh. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded to the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Allback, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Yeah, me too, Maya. Me too. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. Another job? That's right, I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all of the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But these computers are just frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder try, Mrs. Oldberg. Well, I didn't touch the suspicious looking willpower photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, pure freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was about the day. The day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in? These were your words? Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they are kids, children, whippersnappers, kids! So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on the way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, we will see his types there every day. Can't stop them, can't catch them. A boy is 2nd and 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to ride the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him suspect? Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studios. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Really? What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What were we going to do? First we play for more time. Well, we start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right! And I take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go! What does it mean? Please don't sign like this. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's source on this matter? Source, yeah. The prosecution source are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Willpowers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your source? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order! Interesting! Let us hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Are you brain dead? If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. Is the stakes weren't high enough? So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? The security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldberg. Huh? The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through? There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldberg! What? Whisper Snapper! Wir sind so ein Arschloch. Order! Order! Is this true, Oldberg? Oldberg? That's Miss Oldberg to you! Miss Oldberg was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of removing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes through, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where it was pounced? Doesn't he usually jump with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time? What? What's it supposed to mean? Also, you all think I did it? Is that it? Edge boy, don't just sit there. Do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to case doubt one Mrs. Oldberg's actions on that day. But why would they do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windback is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, so, as you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Years old, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders they will bust another? I have proof. Proof? See the proof, Mr. Wright? You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed the murder? Your Honor? The murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windback speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceeding on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Something Oldback, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further in this Oldback before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Adjourned. Adjourned? adjourned, no? Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree, me! I'm talking! Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was taught not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edwards who taught you not to talk? Well, testify? Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see, so they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldberg, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap and I'll always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. So you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of the action scene without the director? Of course! Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio True trailer. Studio True? There was a Studio True? Well, if you look at the guide map. Here it is. Here is it. You got through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. White, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I already asked all my questions, but... They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Miss Oldbeck, this is a trial for murder. I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I asked all the questions I have to ask. Take a break. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, you see. So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been at any studios that day. So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Rumble! I killed this woman, I swear! I feel so sorry for Edward. Almost she really left him hanging on this rod. But if you're going to accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Them? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters, the director, we should know, the fishy, of course. So... La 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 la. Your Honor, we have learned there were other at Global Studios on the day in question, the director and the producer and some bigwigs we all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it's impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledged the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbeck, and more information about these people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day proceeding in the trial of Mr. Willpowers. That's it all. This court is adjourned. Adjourned. I can't speak English. I try. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have you figured out just who it was in this samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windback? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windback. I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning. She wasn't winning any points in winning. She wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to revisit you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye. Have a great time. Good luck. See you in hell. Yes, please. Breaks up. Oh boy, time to study a bit while I watch. Oh, you poor soul. Did I lose too much? Kinda glad that the old hack is getting punished a bit. Oh, come on. Be true, you like her. You really, really do. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. So you think Willpower got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer, yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. La 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 la. What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on the director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. La 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 la. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbeck in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Yeah. Don't lie to me. The computer that runs the studio security cameras, huh? It looked like it had been turned off the day. An overheat map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Hey, Nick! It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So Nick, remember that studio too we heard about at the trial today? It was down the path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's your chance, Nick. Let's check it out. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? This looks like materials for making a movie set. They have been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. One closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is a part of some temporary film set. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh, well, it's locked. Oh, shucks. I see something. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of this. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, this one really does. You can say whatever you want, but this is the murder weapon. This thing. And it wasn't a murder, it was a... don't know the English word. No. So, like this. A light van for moving stuff and equipment around. They keep it in pretty good shape. Looks like it runs fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney badge? Nick, why not? An incinerator? Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Looks like true people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. I just feel it's odd. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go to somewhere... I want to go someplace else, Nick. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Wait. Look, it's the assistant girl. Hey! Hi! VP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Don't mention it. It is true they are called the security lady? Oh. Actually, Jesus just called me. She told me to cover up that rain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I am supposed to fill in for Mrs. Oldbeck. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Kinda glad that the Oldbeck is getting... oh boy, alright. So the fanboys they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through the drain. So it seems, I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick! Is that drains covered? The boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kinda sorry for him, so don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Rip it open? Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yeah, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hiya! There, that should make it... that should make the kids happy. The things we do... The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Yeah, in a murder scene. Let the kid in. Must be nice to live so free of guilt. There's a high-finished backdrop for Ray stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of these electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about this. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills? Don't people cycle to get exercise? You hope, right. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone, no one of the plates minus the steak. The door to the dressing room is not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go. Maybe. Hey, we're not thieves. Card key. Yeah, whatever. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Power says at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping? But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give this to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick! What now? The snacks! They've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. La 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 la. Samurai Boogie Boogie. Tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave this alone. Wolfman found on Mars. I have to buy this issue. I don't see shit. Da-da. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. The studios. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up your lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? The fanboy. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in practically a bunch. He's always gawking at the set or snapping pictures. You should see old Windback's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, so... The director and all? I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry, I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, so the studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer, your real star here. She saved the studios from the brink of disaster and keeps them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for the producer. Dum, dum, dum. The producer, right? La 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 la. Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you have to be pretty strong to use it as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? La la la. La la. The studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey before. Why don't they put it back on? Maybe we should ask the assistant. I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. Can we please move? In the trial, the said Studio 2 was down this path. I have no clue how you couldn't see this path, but alright. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem. This monkey head is real heavy. Well, it did knock the tree over when it fell. Both of this, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder. Didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. Can I go? Hä? This place is deserted? I already was here. What do you want from me? Are you stupid? Nick! What's that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious, if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they let us. No. Geh einfach rein. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to the trailer. Maybe next time. La la la. I want the key. Get lost. The trailer door is locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they let us borrow it. Yeah, now? Now they're dead? They died. The end. Again. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again? Let's not. Sorry, P. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I had to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie, lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Regarding the murder weapon, yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty heavy, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run, so? Oh yes, I goofed on the ground kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard? Regarding this photograph, yes, this really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck it and took it while I was asleep. But who? Help me, Maya! Here is nothing. Oh, maybe, but just maybe. Fuck. Then great, and I know who did it. Now the kids be able to get in. Make must be nice, feel free. No samurai soda for you. What the fuck? Who are you, dudes? Lalamello? Oh god. Huh? We? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. Yeah. How can you not know the great Salmonella? I'm actor. Lead shows. The Steel Samurai. Mine. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry, you looked so sorry. No, no cried, alright, really, it's fine, Ruffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection, yeah, hot, hot, hot. Oh, hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume droll? Roxas? What? Hey, you're drolling. Lol, buffer overrun pants. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The secret to the Steel Samurai Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. I will watch. Ruffle, LMO. Pink Princess. Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Ah yeah, we really need to talk about cool. The day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know what you did. Ah, that security lady told you about us, eh? I don't know what he says. That's right. I was pretty regular there. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Sad smiley. A T-bone steak was it? Yeah. Sucks? Don't know. I had missing out on food. Yeah, we can see. Nick, what does suck sauce mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in the meeting from noon till after 4, not 5. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Helmer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. The producer? About the producer who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean Dee Westqueeth? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way, scary though. She brought the studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. The bigwigs. Who exactly are the bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They are piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. We all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all grey-haired Jesus. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. That's all? That's all? I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me, lol. Why are you staring at me like that? This is Whippy, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Alright, the director would know about the injury. He was there. Okay, I'll leave. Oh god. Why? Why me? Why? Forget murder in truth was a mass accident. Maybe there was a fight between the director. I believe there was something like this. I believe it was really like this. Just guessing around. Oh god. I don't believe it was murder. It was something like an accident. Incident, no? Oh my god. Ha! You again! Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost! You certainly got back to your post quickly. On the police... Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I? A sweet little old lady wear a giant suit like that. Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as I saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out their being the murderer. Anyway, know this whippersnapper? This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me, my lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips? Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. La la, la la la. Huh? It looked like it's been turn of the day? Get the fucking key! The security guard station, I can see the computer. Hey, no touching! I guess I'd better investigate this later. Oh my god. The fanboy! About the kid you said you saw? If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. The director at all? About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I take him down. What? This doesn't really help me. La 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 la. Ah! Hey! Hey! Wait! I bet the cam is right through the drain. Hey, kiddo! What, name? What? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid? What a rude little brat! That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie? Fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hakings. Call me kiddo again and I cut you down where you stand, evil door. The Steel Samurai. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter the name evil door? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha 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 ha. You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? What happened? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? Oh, we're here, weren't you? Did you see anything? Heh, heh. Did you see a man die? Poor little soul. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw them. I saw everything. What? But, no way. I'm telling you losers. What? Wait. Let me go. Down the drain, Maya. Go. Go after him. Something fell off the table when he bumped on his way out. A bottle. Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Why didn't we see it sooner? Many questions, many. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Oh. Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick! That was here! Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after the boy. Natch! Oh, she tripped! Maya sure looks happy. Hey, Nick! Now's your chance! Let's check out the guard station! Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to the trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Trailer key slipped into pocket? Slipped into pocket. Alright. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. We did just randomly picked one and just run. It opened! Great! Let's go, Nick! She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick! Ah, not that eager. Oh yeah, that chick. Ugh, someone's in here. Names. Your names. We be lawyers and I see. And who might you? Dee Walkers, the producer. Dee Walkers? She's quite beautiful. Are you blind? The day of the crime? I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder? Miss Walkers? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? This is the Samurai episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We are getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Walkers? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nurse affair. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah? Wait. Yes. If you see Manella, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we give it to him if we see him. The memo reads, bring me the script of episode 13. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They have got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spent that much money on this set. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off a head. Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer. You know? Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow! It's been years since I saw this show. It was one of these typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Maya has nothing to say to this. Yeah, that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. The glass is frosted. I can see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Alright, bye. Have a great time. See you in hell. Don't fall. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. If the main star, willpower, under arrest of murder, how can there, for fuck's sake, how can they thinking of a new episode from Samurai if his main star is in jail of murder and the other star is dead? There is no one to play with. How? Uh-oh, my ass is pound if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. What? Why do we need to help him? Can you explain, woman? We are back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick. Quick, Nick. This one? Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. The director... Maya! Take a look around the chair for me, would you? Remember the script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick! The script! Good work! Script placed in pocket. This was just luck. I didn't know it was there. It was just fucking luck. Do I have it? Can I go? Can I read it? No, of course not. Ah. We found your script? What? Thanks! Still, I don't know. That woman is to be feared when you bring something to her late. So, you think your dudes could take it down there for me? Thanks? Is that producer really that scary? Well, she's certainly not normal. Nice face, dude. Bye. Have a great time with yourself. La 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 la. Here we found it. Your script. Oh, script handed to the workers. You're not going to talk to us? Quite. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers? Right? Am I suspect? No, it just well no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to the Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Why do we open this shit? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey. The monkey with the broken head. Alright, that... What an original. Its head fell over the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving their head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Emma died at 2:30. This none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to remove the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait! What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time it onks. 1 onk per 1 hour. Onk, 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 always with the onking. It is a monkey after all. Check it set. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we are innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See, goodbye. I got the feeling she was it. But I'm not sure. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides VP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan your strategy. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You got on 1 lead. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw them. Saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you, losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. The boy is your last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Oh. Hoof, poof, hoof, poof, hoof, poof, hoof. What's wrong? Hoof, poof. Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. I catch him. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now. Whippersnapper, a hostage? The fanboy. What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Huh? My heart. I don't feel so good. Is she okay? But before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about? A hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand here with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, the hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbeck. No. I'm catching that rat is the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade? I wonder... Hey! Hey, you! Wait a sec! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackens. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it! He's getting away! Come back! There, he's back! How did she... Hey there! Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody! Hello Cody, I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Oh, Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Huh? What would a layman like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, what's that attitude? Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell at me like that. I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion necessary. Maybe a bribe? Do you want this? Hey, it's a Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where did you get this anyway? Do you want the spare? The Samurai spare! That's totally cool! This kid and Maya would get along great. Do you want this keycard? What's it? Boring! Man, how can your person be so lame? If you were superior, you'd be lame, oh man! I hate this child! What do you want from me? Maya! Mia! Help! What do you want from me? Miss Oldbeck, I'm bringing this just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. I'm sorry I'm asking. She's too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. Okay. I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh, well, let's try again another day, Phoenix. There is no another day. Fuck. Um... The security guard station. Miss Oldbeck must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I told you what I saw. Half it was powers. He's consistent. Hey, that's a card. Half Studio 1, right? A key card to Studio 1. I could visit Pohema. I'd like to visit Half. He died. You. Do you really want to tell me you as staff guard don't have a key card to get to his room? Or to the scene where he died? I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbeck? Studio 1 isn't mine turf. Huff, huff. You let me borrow it then? If I give her the key card, then I won't be able to get in the studio. Keep the key card, lend her the key card. Oh, why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbeck. Card key, lend it to Miss Oldbeck. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even deal. What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid robbed it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you, I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card added to the court record. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. And I'm hobbling into this room. Like a creep. Hi. Here are your poker cards. I mean, Sambo cards. Coolly. This looks familiar. Hey, you are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I give you this if you had me. But it's my card, by offering me something I already own you in effect is sharing the very basic of consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need this card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it, it's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare. If you mean there's something rarer than ultra rare. Ultra rare premium cards are very rare than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Man, for a grown up, you're sure dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like I'm talking about stakes? So, I will take these cards, go back to the police station. No, police station, and let willpower just fucking write on it. The end. Hello? No? Why? My great plan doesn't work. Ultra rare. So, what's the best thing for Doomy here? We need to get to the studio now. Yeah, we did. Anyone here? Help me. Someone? No? Oh, hi! Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. The fanboy! Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I saw she collapsed. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Mr. Hammer, are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios, but his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who shouldn't tell you. Uh-huh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect this actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Wait. Wait. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I have been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please trade with me. Trade with you. Yes, trade cards. Look, I even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me huh? Yes, it's a good deal for you, ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. An ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. I hate this place. No, I want to leave. I really want to go. So, shit bread. See this card? Yeah, so, wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me. Please, you gotta give it to me. Wow, I never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on. I give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. The Steel Samurai. So you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks? You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting skills? Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, with them. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I got to every live performance. The stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with the arm. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet. Got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took this with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to me? What a life! What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. You did see a man die? Great. What did you say to your parents after you see a man die? Are you not a little bit shocked? No? Alright. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well. We might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost, so I was in there for maybe in half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see, it must have been hard for you. Man, you say these nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it? True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him? Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, Paul. Oh, Gamcho! I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the president. Precinct? Don't know. No, I'm not going. Wow! We are fine. That didn't go so well. We are back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What we are going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Are you fucking shitting me? Do I play this chapter yet now, or do I stop? Is this the final chapter of the story? Oh God. Oh. I drink again. One moment, please. And yeah, I'm still drinking out of a bottle. I'm a hobo. I'm drinking out of a bottle. He looks so much like Wolverine. Mr. Wright? Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel practically close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Power is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something. Scheiße. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edwards, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there was other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edwards. I wonder if I'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai new profile. Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of the day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on pressure. Please, speak normal. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. Is it when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry, Ray. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, I don't know, I was pretty busy all that day, said Smiley. Tell us more about that. During the morning I was doing an action scene run through. Yeah, we know. In the employee area. That's right. I was a fight scene between the Sea Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run through? Oh, yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but VP twisted his ankle during the run through the limb. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roths? Rolling on the floor, starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area? Everyone? What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steaks. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix! Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manuela, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket which I used to stuff my starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was on to something there. We were in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? This samurai story on your budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manela, this script of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Phoenix, if his alibi holds power is finished, press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning I was doing an action scene. It took a lot more time so it would. I hear that everyone else at lunch, but I had a meeting in the studio, so I went skipping lunch. So in the end you didn't got to eat, yeah, no steak at least, can you believe it? That must be tough. Phoenix, yeah, doesn't something odd, yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila? What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as there once in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Huh. No, good call. I was impressed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who looks like to eat. I suspected much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down, then roll. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second, if they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I press on that one a bit more. We were in the middle, no. What we are discussing about it, get this, the sponsors turn to Manila, the script, no. So, table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Contains photos of victory scene in every battle that Caesar has won. Dr. Pest to the scene for the crime between. Found a table in the employee area. The label reads sleeping pills. The murder weapon guide map. But I had something made in the studio too, so I ended up skipping lunch. I hear that everyone ate at lunch in the employee. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. During the morning I was doing action. I would say... What is with this? Bye-bye! During the morning I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else at lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second, maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second, Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Ruffel. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during the time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well, Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, whatever, we took a break, Roffel. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in best 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol? That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Huh? I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but just trust me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Yeah, whatever, we took a break, Ruffel. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45? 2:30, that's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer and come back? I guess it's possible, time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for this 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, Diva's plate. Diva's, the producer? To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimonial to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in this trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? The problem is, I really can't remember the game. I played it, yes, I know, for maybe 6-7 years. I believe, I'm not sure, I can't remember anything, but I think it was someone from trailer, Diva Request, but it wasn't an incident. It wasn't, I'm not sure if it was planned, this murder, this killing. I believe he was dead before. I believe it was one of them. I believe it was Diaz or Diva. But I am not sure what I want to answer to them. I claim it was one of them, yes, but I don't believe they had enough time for it. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No. But I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at the time. Ha ha! I thought you might be toughlessly tweeting on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling for the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edwards? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, yeah, the path. The path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey? This was a myth? Alright. Mrs. Monkey had buried the ray. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgers has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to leave Miss Maneda from the stand. What? It's over? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is the follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If he had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Oh my god, English is hard. Who is this witness, Mr. Edwards? My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai scored the victim. What? Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Oh god. We are fucked. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in the trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I never give up on trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seemed like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Heroes of children everywhere after all. You. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. I don't want to do it. I want to stop it. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Powers. The prosecution has Steel Kernsen. As your witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary drama with this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edwards taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hawkins to the stand. Oh, Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of these donuts crates should do. Wie viele Donuts fressen die? No. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hawkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edwards, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell your grams with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edges will do. I prefer bearded gentlemen. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Huh? My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if I couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait! So you're saying you had the bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it is that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had the camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. New to get the camera, Cody always carries it, so he's still learning how to use it. Very well, Cody, please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai re-shell just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods of the past so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going from the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pooh! If I had my camera with me, that wouldn't be in the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. I don't think he saw the killing time. I think he saw just roleplay. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai re-saw just once. You're right, huh? Of course I do! I've taped every show and I got to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you've been to the studios? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a real day. And the security lady always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! I went through the woods of the past so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Ah, no. Of the past? Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little there, woods, that's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studios? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio? I got kinda lost on the way, so for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. He looked like he was thinking about something before going. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kinda far away. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pooh! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that wouldn't be the time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaking you out and he went home? Phoenix! Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. I wanted to see the Sea Samurai reasonable for once. Do I ask him if he dragged or always carries? No. You always carries your camera. Don't lie to me. Doesn't make sense, you always have your camera. Cody, what you just said seems well a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you? I was putting the pressure on too much. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. Oh my god, no one should lie in court. What do you mean? Prosecuting attorney. Wait, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera, and did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw... Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Cross-examination? What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it cause I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No! Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. When? So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see, and what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. He stopped moving? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, and samurai chop, and samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody. What? Something bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murder uses a samurai slap? Huh? My point is this, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Because the fucking camera! He couldn't watch us. He was watching something else. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof. What? What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received a camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that? Have him testify again? Right. Mere means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hakens testify once more. Very well, Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh. Where are his parents? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? A person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I wouldn't have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hawkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hawkins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great! Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change the testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. I took a few shots, but it was too late to erase them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victories? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear conviction soon and some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such short testimony? There has to be something. Pick up the bla bla bla. Ja, ja, ich weiß es doch, Mia. Maya, Mia. Biene Maya. But the lens wouldn't open. I took a few shots, but I was too late. I erased them. No, you didn't.
Objection!
Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it to you told me then? I got to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with arm. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah, Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hawkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly wouldn't expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth it is? Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix, tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? Were blurry? Erased them by mistake? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted his photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. Tell the bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. No. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything we has words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. I can't talk anymore. For Cody, it was oh my god, that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. He's a fucking child. Oh, order! I will have order. Witness? I mean, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, great. Poor child. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Oh, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wow. Poor baby. Order, order, order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was a murderer, not a victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim, Steel Samurai was the... There was no victim. Oh, fuck you! Are you kidding me? What do you want? Hammer was the victim. The samurai was the victim. I believe it was... There was no victim? There was no victim in this case. What? Has the defense taken leave of its hands? Of course Jackhammer died. But the Steel Samurai fell too. It was a draw. Sorry, it was too shocked to say anything for a bit there. Listen right. Only one person died in this incident, and that is Jackhammer. Yet now you claim there was no victim? Are you insane? He's putting out all the stops now. I'm sorry, it was I who was wrong? Okay, right, first you're right, now you're wrong. Which is it? No! Look, I know that something we are overlooking. If you're so sure, then tell us what it is. No! Fuck! There is no way. There is one guy dead. There is no victim. Everything is fine. Oh my god. I'm not sure. I don't know. What do you want? Well, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? I see nothing. Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai. Alright. After believing there was no victim, yet is Jackhammer the victim. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. I don't know why and I don't care, but okay. Jackhammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Just, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everybody thought. But remember what Miss Oldbeck said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch, however no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. Eh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pups! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! No! Yeah, this is it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in the photo. Oh my god. What do you want? Der Speer, weil der noch ganz ist? I think it's here. You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual. I suppose that's because I'm not confident about it at all. Maybe you want to rethink your case, Mr. Wright? Yes, please, Your Honor. Find the Studio 2 hier oben. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on this gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edwards seems what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I use the studio guide map. Please don't. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo, Your Honor. Here it's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Here. Here, it's Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. The path was blocked. No filming is done there. Was? Phoenix, what? The trailer is there? As you may recall, there is the trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, in a meeting was held in that very trailer, there was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During the break, Mr. Saul Manella and Miss D. Wasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. La la la. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before the time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in whatever, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. La 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 la. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Jack Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume, then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the detail of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I have proof. You do? You do? Now that they are so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was tracked by Mr. Hammer. Yeah. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an I don't want to click anything, really, don't. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle, examine Palmer's body? Fingerprint. An idea, very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. Yeah. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle, empty bottle given to the judge. This court on the current trial for today, Cody Hawkins' testimony has revealed no possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbeck may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And this in the trial did have time to commit murder. Trailer, not trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? No, of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make your final investigation. But I promise we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Oh, that's enough for me. I can't play anymore. For today, it was enough. Phoenix Wright. Way too much Phoenix Wright for me. So, I say bye bye.